Hello, 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 everybody. How was everybody's weekend? Did you guys have a good weekend? Hey, Margaret. What's up, James, Cindy, Tina, Ricky? How was your guys' weekend? Did you guys have a good one? Man, we put up a fence this weekend. It was definitely. I am not cut out for that work. I work on IT stuff. I do not work on fences. I did not have a good time. What did you guys do this weekend? Jennifer, welcome to the stream. It's nice to see you again. Hope you guys are doing great. Another new shirt here today, guys. Dragon Blogger Nate right there. I'm up to 4 shirts now. Yep, 4 shirts. My regular Dragon Blogger, Dragon Blogger Nate. I don't know. I'm just a potato, and the Tater Nate shirt. All right, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in and start talking about some products here. Quite a few awesome products today. Some stuff you guys might have seen before, some stuff you might not have, and we're gonna go ahead and start talking about the Teom63 Massage Gun. This massage gun is super, super awesome. Right off of the bat, one of my favorite things about this massage gun is the design. So as you guys can see here, it's got this really cool carbon fiber, almost like dragon scale design in a way. I think it looks really, really nice. But one of my favorite things about this is this soft touch handle right here. It just makes it feel really nice when you're holding it in your hand. So that's pretty cool. On the bottom, super, super simple use on here. You flip it on. Don't panic when you don't see anything. You still have to turn it on right here. And when you turn it on, it automatically goes and you get this awesome LCD screen right here that shows your power and how long it's been running. You have your power controls on these 2 buttons right here. So if you wanted to go up, all you have to do is push it. And as you can see here, those little red lights basically indicate the power level. It goes up to 5 power levels. Or 4, sorry. 4 power levels. But they do definitely change in power levels a lot. So, I mean, 25% more each time you push that button. So we'll go ahead and turn her back on. It's really weird. I'm not sure if this thing is dead or if I'm having an issue with it, but it's showing I have full battery, but when I turn it on, it goes off. I think it's probably dead, and just the screen hasn't had enough time to actually update. But I have used this one quite a bit, so that's probably what's going on. It does work super, super well. It comes with a bunch of attachments, so I'll kind of show you guys some of those attachments that come with it. Hey, Ed, how's it going? Yeah, Ed was there on our stream for Dying Light 2, but me and Justin didn't even get to play together. So here are some of the attachments right here. This one's really, really good for your neck. I pulled a muscle in my neck the other day, and this one helped out quite a bit. You got this one right here, too. Really good on calves. You got this one. I'm not too sure what this one would really be good for. And then you have this one, this flat one right here, which might be good on like your back muscles or larger muscle groups. And then obviously it comes with a charger. And then you have this nice carrying case with this pretty cool design. So this was the Teom63 Massage Gun. Highly recommend it. Super easy to use, lots of power, and I think you guys will be really happy if you purchase this. Alrighty. Go ahead and set that bad boy to the side. And as you guys can see here, this is something we're going to be doing later on tonight in this stream. Super excited for that. It's going to be pretty cool, but we're going to go ahead and switch over now to the Murwaf 100 watt plastic repair gun. So let me go ahead and get that video loaded up for you guys. Is this like a hot glue gun, or let me see. Let me see what this is about. I'm actually interested to see what's going on with this. Remnants of our last stream. And here we go, guys. Let's check it out.
Today we have a plastic welding gun, which is kind of an interesting thing to say. First off, let's take a look at this case. It's a real nice looking case.
You guys let me know in the chat if you've ever heard of a plastic welding gun. I've never heard of that, but let me know in the chat.
Pretty solid looking. And you got a couple clasps here, and the whole thing opens up. Of course, we've got our instructions and safety information. An included pair of side snips, which will be important later. I'll show you those in a bit. We have a really hefty utility knife here.
Hey, what's up, Pastor Skinner? I don't think I've seen you in the chat before. If you have been here before and I just don't remember you, I'm super sorry. But if you're not following, hit that follow button because we do a ton of awesome giveaways around here. We got a lot of cool stuff going on right now.
Our power cord. This over here is the smoothing piece. We'll show you that later. And here are the individual welding pieces.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard of JB Weld. I've used it numerous times through different jobs, but this I've never seen an actual gun. This is weird.
So you're going to notice there's going to be 4 different boxes here, and each box has a different shape. Now, each shape has its own different strengths and weaknesses, and why you'd want to use this particular type of weld versus another is going to be dependent upon your use case. And that's going to come down to...
Nice camera quality there. But anyways, everybody that's in the chat, be sure to hit that follow button. Like I said, we do a bunch of giveaways around here, and we just like to see you guys pop up in the chat. We showcase a ton of awesome products, so if you're not following, hit that follow button. We definitely do a lot of giveaways all the time, so definitely stop by, share this on your social medias, and happy to see you guys here. How's everybody's day been going today?
Finding out what works great for you, and that's where the art of this kind of comes into play. I'm going to pick a couple of these out. Let's go with one of these guys here. All right, and let's get one of these guys here.
Ed, I'm kind of thinking that's what it is, but I mean, I just have to. I imagine it works like a solder, because I've also used solders quite a bit too. So this is interesting.
This one I'm really excited to use. I think this will be the most fun for me to do.
Nice camera quality too.
And how many shapes do I have? We got 4. All right, so I just use one of each. And there's number 3.
Hey, Pastor Skinner, thank you so much for the follow, man.
And here's number 4.
Hey, Chucky, how's it going, man?
All right. So the way this works, let's go ahead and pull this out. I'm going to go ahead and plug this up. Get this pulled out. Is you'll see down here there are 2 holes. What you'll do is you'll put your desired welding piece right here. And this is going to cause current to run through.
Okay, yeah, I see exactly what's going on now.
Which is going to get that metal really, really, really hot. Let's just go ahead and see that in action.
I feel like we're watching a science project.
A couple objects that I printed out over here. And I think it'd be kind of cool to see these welded together and creating kind of a stitch pattern here for this broken heart. Let's go ahead and get the device plugged up.
You know, this just goes to show, guys, think of anything that you think probably doesn't exist, and I bet it does. Thank you, Lady M.
There you go. And you're going to pull this trigger here. You're going to see a light pop on up over there. You can already see a little bit of smoke pulling.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that heats up quick.
Real hot. So this is where the art comes in to learn how hot you need to get this piece and how much you want to put force on here. That's about as far as I'm going to go. We'll let that set. Just a moment. Pull that right out. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab the second
Hey, Terry B, thank you for the follow.
welding piece. And again, keep my hand off the trigger when I'm doing this. Mount that. So this one's going to go deeper, it looks like. Let's grab another.
It seems that way. I don't think it actually goes molten and fuses with it. I think it just melts and bonds whatever you are using it with.
Piece here. And pull the trigger again. I see it starting to heat up.
Warlock, I'm sorry. That's a terrible situation, man.
And let that cool. Oop, didn't let it cool enough. Heat that back up. There you go. Wait for it. It's still hot. Alright, so in this case, since that one plunged pretty deep, it was probably the wrong piece to use. And with that knowledge, I'm going to skip the M-shaped piece because I just don't have enough plastic material to work with. So I'm just going to skip that one. And let it cool off enough. And this was just a terrible choice because piece. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to slightly touch here, and you can see it's melting that.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. That makes sense for sure.
Smooth out that connection.
There's definitely a lot of applications where I could see that being really useful. I wouldn't know how I would necessarily use it. I'm sure so with my 3D printer there in the background, you can do a lot of big prints, but you have to print them in multiple sections. So basically you'll get the model, cut it into a bunch of pieces to where it can fit on your printer, and then once you place those back together, I imagine something like that Murwaf plastic repair, a plastic heat gun, is definitely going to help you merge those pieces back together. Definitely a lot of applications for that product specifically. If you guys have been looking for something like that, never knew you needed it, but now you know you want it, definitely check out that Murwaf 100 watt plastic repair hot stapler gun. Boy, that is a mouthful. But we're going to go ahead and switch over to a product now that you guys have seen quite a few times. This is the EF EcoFlow River Pro. EcoFlow makes a lot of awesome products. The majority of their products all based around emergency preparedness or hiking, camping. And so what the EcoFlow River Pro is it's basically a huge portable charger. So you guys have seen the portable chargers at Walmart, Best Buy. This is basically a souped up version of that with a built-in inverter. These things can power anything you can really think of. They're absolutely crazy. We're going to go ahead and switch over to my product cam so we can show you this in a little bit more detail. Alright guys, so like I said, this is the Riverflow let me switch it around for you guys. So this is the EcoFlow River Pro. So this is one of their, I guess you could say, more mid-range models. Although it is pretty hefty, it does have a lot of features built in. So I've shown you guys this before, but let's go ahead and talk about it again. So this is something that I've stressed over and over. Having something like this, and I highly recommend the EcoFlow brand because they stand behind their products with their warranty, and it's super well made. Having something like this, I don't really think is something you should want. I think it's something that everybody needs in case you guys lose power, if you guys are going hiking or camping or really just any emergency situation. Having one of these is going to be beneficial to you in all situations, basically. So as you can see here on the front, you've got your 4 USB connectors. So you've got a fast charge USB 3.0, you've got 2 USB 2.0s, and then you have a 100-watt USB-C. And I said this on the last stream, that's 100 watts. Most good phones come with a 20 to 25 watt charger. So this is going to charge 5 to 4 times as fast as your charger that comes with your phone. So that's crazy that this outputs at 100 watts. You do have your 12 volt adapter right here, and you can use this to either charge the machine from your car's power or charge something with this plug. So it's pretty cool that you can do that. As you can see right here, you have a flashlight. I'll show you guys that in a second. Switching over to this side, as you guys can see right here, you have 3 AC outlets. So that's absolutely crazy that you can plug into 3 different things. I've tested the lower models and it runs a blender for like 15 minutes, and this one is way more. I mean, this thing is a beast, and this isn't anywhere near some of the other products that they make. So let's go ahead and turn this on. So as you guys can see here, I have used this. I used this for 8 hours the other day. Actually, probably about 9 hours outside. We were building my fence. I charged up a Bluetooth speaker, charged my phone twice, charged my buddy that was helping me. He charged his phone as well. And this was at 27% battery life, and I only lost 5% battery life. Charging my phone and the Bluetooth speaker all day. So that just kind of goes to show how incredibly powerful this machine is. So going back to the light, you can push this light on right here. That's the first brightness. It's hard to get a gauge over the camera how bright it is, but it is super bright. And then you click it again, and that effectively doubles the brightness of this light. It is super bright. And then it also has built-in SOS strobe feature. So that is actually doing SOS in Morse code. So pretty crazy. And as you guys can see here, 74 hours of this strobing feature is available. So if we switch it back to just the brightest light, you have 50 hours of flashlight time right here on 22% battery life. So if you basically multiply that number times 5, that's how much you're going to get. I mean, you're going to get 250 hours of flashlight time on one single charge. And these charge either through your AC outlet on your wall, and they charge super fast, or they can charge with solar panels that are optional, and that charges it in about an hour and a half to 2 hours fully charged. So like I said, guys, this isn't something I think that you guys should think about getting. I think it's something that everyone should get, because having something like this is going to help you so much in a situation that you're not prepared for, because you always need something and then don't have it, and then hopefully you have it but never need it. But this is definitely something I recommend you guys checking out. Thank you to EcoFlow for sending this to us again. Really highly appreciate it if you guys liked that. Awesome. Hey, Busy, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Ed has a good point. Great for work sites. But yeah, this is the EF EcoFlow Rivet Pro. Highly recommend it, guys. Super awesome product here. And we will switch you guys back over to me. Yeah, 100 watts from a USB-C is crazy. So, I mean, there are, a portable power station like that, you never have to worry. You just have it charged. The capacitors in it are super high quality. It's just, I mean, yeah, I can't even explain why, like how much, how beneficial it is. Yeah, sorry, I was kind of having a stroke there, I feel like. But yeah, all right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to the Nostalgia Retro 6-can personal mini fridge. Larry, yes, it is amazing. They make awesome products. I can't recommend them enough. Yeah, so we're gonna switch to the Nostalgia Retro 6-can personal mini fridge. So let's go ahead and switch over to that. I'll get that video loaded up for you guys. And while I'm loading that, I'm gonna go ahead and cut my camera off, and I'm going to hide a potato because I forgot to do that, and we will see who can find the potato in today's stream. All right, so I'm going to leave this with you guys, and I will be right back.
Hello, my name is Demetrius, and I'm going to be going over the mini refrigerator that has heating and cooling, and it can fit up to 6 cans of 12 ounces. So on the inside, you have a shell unit, which you can fit 2 cans on the top and 4 cans on the bottom. You can also remove this right here, and you can put 4 water bottles on the top, or you can put baby bottles in there too. Like I said, it has heating and cooling. So on the back side, you can also use this at the lake, put on your boat, or you can have it in your dorm room, or even in your car on long car rides. It has a setting of cold and has a setting of hot. Hot, it gets up to 130 degrees Fahrenheit, and the coldest it gets is 45 degrees Fahrenheit. And you have 2 cords. You have the DC cord, which is 12 volts, which you plug into your car, and then you have the AC, which is 120 volts, which you can plug into your room, your dorm room, your office, whatever you want to use it for. It also comes with a handle, really sturdy, and the handle just folds right back in there. There's an engraving for it, just like that. Easy to use, and the best mini fridge that I've had. And that's it. Thank you.
Yes, that was our newest reviewer, my longtime friend of 15 years, Demetrius. Super happy to have him on the team. Yeah, definitely check out that mini fridge. That's super cool. That's like night side, like almost like nightstand worthy. I mean, it's super small, but has enough space to like fit your water bottles or your sodas or whatever it is that you like. So yeah, guys, there is a potato hidden in frame right now. It is very hard to see. I'm making it a little bit harder this time. If you guys can spot it, the first person to basically correctly say exactly where it is will get a $5 Amazon gift card. While you guys are spotting that, we're going to go ahead and switch over and do a live unboxing of this Epi Basic LED desk lamp. And I have it right here. So it's this Eye Care LED desk lamp by Epi Basic. We're going to go ahead and unbox this live for you guys right now. So what is everybody doing for the rest of the week? Does anybody have any big plans? I know weather's starting to get a little bit better in some areas. Well, it was like 75 here on Saturday, and then out of nowhere, it was like 14 degrees today. All right, guys, so check this out. You get a little thank you card right here. Kind of like a little instruction manual, and then you have this more in-depth user guide. It looks like you have this is actually a really large lamp. Look at that. The quality right off the bat feels super, super sturdy. So that is going to be all of the LEDs right here. If you guys want to if you guys are on phone, what I recommend doing is probably screenshotting, zooming in, and trying to find it. The first person that says it gets that $5 Amazon gift card, so hurry and figure it out, because somebody will figure it out. I promise. There is a potato in frame right now. I'm looking at my own camera, and I can see it. And then you have this arm right here. And one of the coolest things about this arm is, even though it looks like it's just a solid bend of metal, this is actually fully adjustable. As you guys can see, it waves here. So that's super cool that you're able to do that. And then you're going to have a very, very heavy, sturdy base. So this is super good quality right off the bat. And I'm going to build this for you guys live real quick. It shouldn't be too difficult. You have 4 screws right here, and those 4 screws are basically just going to be to mount this to this base right here. I'm not going to tell you guys if you guys got the answer wrong. I'm only going to say it when somebody gets the answer right. So you guys, it is all up to you guys to figure this out. Yeah, the shock mount is installed, Justin. It is definitely installed. And you know what's cool about this company? They actually send you a screwdriver, so you don't have to fidget trying to find your own. So pretty cool of them to do that. Let's see. I'm kind of struggling a little bit right now, guys. I'm going to be honest. I would normally switch over to my product cam, but that would make it to where you guys are unable to see what I'm doing here and unable to see where the potato is potentially hidden. So, like I said before, guys, what I would recommend doing is screenshotting if you're on phone, going into your Photos app. Once you're in your Photos app, turn the brightness and contrast up, because I can see it right now. There we go. Now I'm getting it. I'm only going to put in the 2 for now, guys, just so I can get this built up for you guys real quick. But I'm not telling you guys if you got it wrong. I'm only going to tell you if you got it right. I can see it. $5 Amazon gift card is on the line right now. Hi, Diane. How you doing? All right, guys. For anybody that is just joining the stream, there is a real life potato hidden somewhere in frame right now. If you guys can spot that potato, then you guys will get a $5 Amazon gift card. The potato is in between the carpet and box, directly behind my left shoulder. Oh, that's easy. That just basically slides on, and once you have it slid on, it just locks into place right there. So if you wanted to release it, that's all you would have to do. So once you get this done, all you have to do now is just plug it into the bottom right here. And so once that is plugged in, you will take your power cable. So let me go ahead and lock my camera real quick so it's not following me around. You'll get your power cable and you will plug it in to the bottom here, and then you will have your light. So let me go ahead and get this plugged in for you guys. No, okay, nobody has guessed it yet. Nobody has guessed it yet. Justin, I will Discord you because obviously you're not eligible to win because this is your channel. I will Discord and let you know where it is. It is visible. I promise. See, it locked again. Locked to me again. I'm going to get this plugged in for you guys. So now we have it plugged in. So as you guys can see here, you have your little power up here at the top. Once you press that, it's not even a real button. You just have to tap it basically. The light will come on right away. And it is super, super bright. Honestly, very bright. Yeah, very bright. Let's go through some of the settings here. I'm not too sure how to use this yet. Oh, yeah. So definitely a lot of different color options there. Very, very nice build quality. You can adjust the brightness here. So you're basically adjusting the lumens and what color type it is. So as you guys can see here going through, this is honestly a really good deal for $70. Very good deal for $70. The fact that you're able to just bend this is super, super, super duper awesome. This thing is very high quality. I highly recommend this light, guys. I mean, you guys just saw me build it. It took me 5 minutes while also talking to you guys. If you guys have been looking for a super quality LED desk lamp, I highly recommend this one from Epi Basic. Thank you to Epi Basic for sending this out to us to do a review on. Highly appreciate it. And yeah. All right, guys. So nobody has guessed it yet. Nobody has guessed it yet. I am messaging Justin to let him know where it's at. All right, guys, while you guys are still guessing, we're going to go ahead and switch over to this WeMax. If you guys are currently on phone, screenshot now. Go ahead and hit that screenshot so you can zoom in and try to find the potato because we're switching over to a smaller screen. We are definitely going to switch over right now. And here we go. We're going to be checking out this WeMax, which, by the way, WeMax makes awesome products. This Vogue Pro 1080p projector. So let's go ahead and get that video loaded up for you guys real quick.
James here with a quick showcase of the WeMax Vogue 100 movie projector. Today we're going to be playing the Nintendo Switch on this, guys. I already have it plugged in. As you can see, we have all the HDMI ports plus the USB ports. If you see the one in the middle, it does say Nintendo Switch already. So we click that, we enter the Nintendo Switch is on. We're going to click my name. We're going to load Zelda Breath of the Wild. So we're going to play some Nintendo Switch on this. Kind of show you guys this. We're actually going to have some sound, so we're going to turn the sound on. Not going to go super crazy with the sound, but we're going to give you some sound, right? Let's click continue. We're going to click the bridge. We are now at the bridge. It's loading. You guys should be able to hear that. I will actually turn it down slightly. You don't really need it that loud. So, as you guys see, it is actually bright.
Alright guys, so I let Justin know where it's at, and he did a little bit of digging and said that he doesn't believe anybody is going to find it. So while this is playing, I'm going to go ahead and find a new hiding spot for it. I'm sorry guys, I can see it, but I didn't realize on your end, Amazon actually downscales the video quality, so it's way harder for you guys to see it. So let me go ahead and hide it again. And I apologize, guys.
Right in here, we're loading. I've got quite a bit accomplished on this game, so let's keep going. Once we load, we should be good. So we are now loaded. Let's grab the backpack. I think we need like a sword. The Royal Broadsword. We have the Master Sword. We're gonna grab the Royal Broadsword, right? I did not want to fall down, but since we're down here, whatever. As you see, the gameplay's smooth on here. It looks great. I have no problems with this. We have some wolves here, right? Prime raw meat. We will take the raw meat. That is why we have the sword off. As you guys see, I just died. That is my bad. Let's get that sword off us. That is why we took the sword off. Hopefully we don't get electrocuted again. Oh man, our bow broke. Oh, that sucks. Let's grab another bow. That we don't have another good bow, so we'll just leave it unmarked. No weapon. We don't need a weapon, right? Creep and crawl. So that is Zelda on here, right? Let's see what else we can pull. Let's grab a different Zelda game. Let's give you guys a little bit different coloration of this. Oh, we don't have the right controllers for us.
Yeah, yes, guys.
We don't have the right.
So yeah, guys, it is hidden right now. I'm gonna have Justin knows where it's at. It's a lot easier to see. I hope this isn't too difficult, but that is the Wety Vogue Pro. That thing looks super, super awesome. If I didn't know that that was a projector, or if you didn't tell me it was a projector and it was just a TV, I would fully believe you. I mean, that looks super, super good. Alrighty. So we're going to go ahead and switch back over to the main screen. And Justin will be the decider of who guessed it. I wasn't really paying attention in chat. Justin knows where it's at. He will let you guys know who won that $5 Amazon gift card giveaway. We're going to go ahead and switch over to another product. We're going to switch over to the Wety MS1 electric food slicer. I believe this is a video that Justin did. So let's go ahead and switch that video over to you guys. Lady M is the first person that correctly guessed it. So, Lady M, congratulations. You are getting a $5 Amazon gift card. We will get that sent over to you after the stream. But for now, let's go ahead and switch over to the Wety Meat Slicer. Oh yeah, I'll show you guys where it was before, so you guys can know where it was if you guys are curious where it was before. So, it's here now, but before that, I had it behind this, just in the corner where you had to basically zoom in and it was almost impossible to see it. It was basically right behind it with just a corner of it there. Let's go ahead and check out this food slicer that our very own Mr. Dragon Blogger did.
I'm here unboxing and showcasing the Wety Foldable Meat Slicer. So I like getting blocks of cheeses and bricks of meat, and I like being able to slice them to make them fresh for my sandwiches and make charcuterie trays. So we'll see how this works. First, opening the box, you can see, obviously, is encased in protective foam. You got your instruction manual for the meat slicer. Slide it out, and pretty easy. Got your plastic compartments here. Got your AC power cord.
And just to kind of apologize to you guys, I will definitely make it more easy, especially when you guys are trying to explain where it's at. Sorry to you guys. This is still trial run for the hidden potato. We will definitely clean up on the hiding of the potato going forward. I'm sorry, guys.
This to be a tray for pushing the meat or cheese onto the slicer. And I surmise that because it's got these little grips on it, which you would usually use to slide something towards it. That's what I'm assuming this is. And then, of course, you've got the slicer itself. Another plastic tray there. And the slicer itself. Now, as usual, take caution. There is a very, very sharp metal rotating.
Yeah, Evan, there's a lot of black things in frame right now.
Blade here. So the circular blade is very sharp. You have the dial over here, which controls the thin or thickness of the slices you want to make. You can see how this raises and comes out for the thickness of the slices. We've got the little tray over here, which catches the cuts. Runoff.
You know, this is really good for people that cook a lot, that are used to doing something like slicing or cutting manually, because I mean, this is really just like an ease of life thing. I mean, I'm sure Shauna uses this a lot, Justin, because I mean, I know you said she's kind of like your personal in-home chef, so I bet she's been using this quite a bit. And Wety makes really good products. I mean, we've showcased their blender, or not their blender. We've showcased their mixer and 2 of their air fryers, and they make super good products.
And the foot down here. from this side, push the on-off switch over here. See, it's got feet over here with suction cups, and it's got feet over here.
Miss Dragon Blogger. Sorry guys, I'm so used to saying her name and not Miss Dragon Blogger.
Here. Alright, here we go. There we go. So this is the way it opens up. And
That's a really unique way to say that, Shona. That's really cool.
why don't we go ahead and read the instructions, and then we'll show you how it works. Okay. Assembling the slicer.
Justin, that would have been funny if you just would have read all the instructions on your review.
Isn't that hard. You just snap on the tray here. This is your thumb guard over here. This is your kind of pusher, and you have it all together. You select your thickness. Remember, don't get your finger anywhere near that blade. You have a lot of protection in plastic that prevents you from getting your fingers. Just don't get your fingers near the blade. And so we'll go ahead and test it out slicing this horseradish cheddar cheese and see how we do.
Justin's an engineer. We need a pusher for this hip slicer. Bring me the pusher.
Now, I don't know what the thickness should be for the first slice, so I'm just going to test it right around here. You can see how I adjust the thickness and the depth between the blade and the back. So I'm going to try it like around this and see how the slice looks, but let's see how it works slicing some cheese here. I'll put it on one first. Let's see how this comes out. Very little pressure. So let me shut it off and show you what happened. Very little pressure. You can see there's a little bit of oil on the blade from the blade in the packaging, so clearly the blade needs to be washed a little bit before it's used. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wash the blade a little bit, make sure it's clean, because you can see some residual oil from the product being shipped from the factory. So the blade's a little dirty. I need to clean the blade first. But you can see the slice is really thin, and it looks just about right. So let me...
This is making me want just straight cheese. Like, just straight cheese.
Clean the blade, and I'll do a couple more slices. So when wiping the blade off, you want to make sure that you use just damp water, just a little bit of dry cleaner, and you want to make sure to take care not to accidentally cut your fingers on the blade. You wipe both sides of the blade and make sure it's completely dry. We're going to go ahead and test it out now again from a different angle. I would also continuous or pulse. Pulse.
You guys, I love potatoes. I mean, I love potatoes. But a close runner-up is cheese.
So, after using it and cleaning the blade several times, you can see very, very clean slices here, and cheese is thick. So the blade doesn't spin as fast as like a professional deli blade. It's a little slower, but the fact that it handles thick, creamy cheese so well is pretty decent. So I decided to play around this thing and see how it handles an apple too.
The dogs came in like, hey man, I heard there was cheese. Is that true?
Just to see if it can handle an apple. Now the apple rolls around a little bit. Again, turn the blade off. I didn't crush the apple down enough, so let me do that. Make it a little thicker. Let's see how that works.
Justin's like, do you guys want to know how I lost my right finger? Oh, I hate that sound.
Now, it does slice apples, although you got to be trickier with an apple because it is wet and it's round, so it slides around a little bit. You have to give it a bit of firm pressure, but you can see how this
That's me when I go swimming, wet and round.
slicer works. It works pretty well, honestly. If you buy like those ham hocks or ham chunks or any sort of meats that come in and they're not pre-sliced, this can do a good job of slicing them up, make charcuterie trays, things like that. So this is the Wety meat slicer, and this is a demo how it works. Pretty cool little product. When you're finished using the meat slicer, you could basically use this right here to unscrew and take off the blade to clean the blade. You clean all the rest of the equipment. The plastic trays and stuff you could just clean like you would any normal dishes, let those dry. Make sure it's all well dried, pat together before you reassemble it, and then you're good to go to use it for the next time. I'll say the cleanup takes a little bit much, so unless you're gonna actually cut enough meats for a charcuterie board and entertain your guests, it's a little bit much of a cleanup for you just to, like, say, slice your own meats and your own cheese for one sandwich, because the cleanup takes far more time than it does just to slice the meats and make a single meal. But if you're going to be entertaining a group or you need to make a large platter, it's worth doing, especially if you're going to be doing all the meat cutting and all the slicing yourself.
Nice. Super quality again from Wety. Like I said, guys, they make absolutely awesome products. So definitely recommend checking that out. Seems like a lot of you guys showed interest in that. So if you guys are wanting that, I can't recommend Wety enough. They make awesome products with all of their small kitchen appliances. So definitely check out the Wety MS1 electric food slicer. And thank you to Wety for sending that to us to do a review on. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and switch over now to something that I've never reviewed before. And I do have some tests with it. Don't make fun of me. I'm still learning this. It is definitely not something that you just hop into and you're immediately good at. You have to learn how to do it. But we're going to be talking about the Aufero Laser Engraver 2. They really call it the Aufero Laser 2. So this is it right here. It looks like something I built at home. I mean, that I just threw random parts from random electronics together. But this thing is an absolute beast of a laser engraver. So this is super strong. I'm gonna have Justin paint. Justin, get to painting. I'm gonna have Justin put in the chat the actual specs of the laser because I'm not too sure about that. But this is a high-powered laser that is best for cutting, but it also obviously does laser engraving too. So they have other versions of this that come with different heads, and they say this head is specifically designed for cutting, but you can also engrave with it. So using this is actually pretty straightforward. The build took me about 10 minutes to build this thing up ready to go, and all you have to do is basically plug it into power here, and then you will plug it via USB into your computer, and then there's software that you can import your own images to. Learning how to do this is a little bit trickier. You can get this thing going and burning into your materials right off of the bat, but it definitely takes some learning curve to get good at. So I do have some test prints. This thing is super high quality. I mean, this is all metal construction around this. You have these rubber feet on the bottom. The stepper motors that are on this are actually really silent, so you don't hear it whenever it's moving up and down, or on any of the other axes. There's two axes, so it's going to move on an X and Y axis. This thing is super awesome. So let me go ahead and show you the test prints that I did with this. Like I said, I'm still learning, so I might not be the best ambassador for this laser engraver, but I'll show you what I have come up with so far. So this is my Dragon Blogger emblem that actually we use. So as you guys can see here, it's not too dark, but that's just because I had the power setting super low on it. But you can see here that the detail is actually really sharp on it. It got everything. You don't see any harsh lines or any void areas. It definitely came out really strong. So this was kind of like a low-res test that I wanted to do with the laser engraver. It didn't actually like cut into the wood. It basically just burned off like the surface of it, just barely. You can't feel this. I wanted to go ahead and try a photo, so I loaded up a picture of my dog, and while it did come out looking like the photo, it didn't come out how I wanted it to. So like I said before, take this with a grain of salt, but this is a photo of my dog that I did, and we kind of have the same result with this that I did on the back, this logo right here. While you can make out what it is, it's not very detailed, and that has to do with your power and your speed settings. So a lower speed setting is going to allow that laser to dig in more, and a lower speed setting is also going to allow you to basically have more coverage time over every single line, because you guys got to remember it prints line by line by line. So you have to kind of weigh it out and find a good ratio of power to speed. But it definitely is capable of doing high quality stuff. It's just the user right now, me, I'm not too versed in this world of laser engraving. So it's definitely a super strong laser. We're definitely going to have to show it to you guys again. I've never used other laser engravers, but I have watched a ton of videos on this specific laser engraver, and people come up with absolutely awesome. They come up with the coolest designs, super high quality, and this laser is designed for cutting. So if you wanted to just like load in like a shape or a heart or something, it will cut through this. I mean, it's strong enough to cut through this. I actually had a piece of wood where I had the power too high, and when I hit the fire button, it burned straight through it. Like within 2 seconds, it went straight through the wood onto my desk. I have a permanent burn mark on my desk. So definitely recommend checking out the Off-Air Laser 2. I wouldn't say you need to be an expert to learn how to do this. But it definitely takes a little bit of practice to tune it in and get it going. But if you guys have been looking to laser engrave your own stuff, I mean, you guys could even start a business laser engraving. You could do people's phones, you could do phone cases, you could do portraits, photos, like anything you can think of. I highly recommend this one. It's a great product that will allow you to just really express yourself artistically, and might even make some money if you learn how to do it really well. Highly recommend it. Thank you to Off-Air for sending this to us for review. I still have to do the full review, which will be coming to you guys, but I will showcase this again to you guys when it's really tuned in. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and switch over to this Wild Windstar X3 Outdoor Camping Cook Pot. This thing is super, super cool. I think this is the same product that we saw a few streams ago. It's awesome. I'm excited to showcase this to you guys. So this thing is actually fueled by those little mini Coleman propane bottles. This thing is so cool. Trust me, I saw the potatoes. You know what the coolest thing about this is that after you're done cooking, obviously you need to let it cool down, but like he just created a stew with a surface area of no more than a foot, like a full-blown stew right there, and basically you could just take that thing off and now it doubles as a cup or almost like a thermos. That's super awesome. And Cindy brought up a good point. This is great for camping.
And I guess now it's time to eat.
Yeah, that's super cool. We do have another video for that. I might just get me one of these, honestly. I mean, that thing is awesome. Let's check out the other video for this.
Thoughts on the Wildwind Fix Star 3. I love this handle. It locks into place, doesn't go anywhere. Press the little button here on top, and you can get it to move. I originally thought that this padding was for kind of a safety thing, but I actually think this helps with the even cooking, even heating. This massive amount of exchangers right here, coupled with the metal construction, and I think this pad makes this entire pot cook very evenly. Loved it. The easy ignition was easy. I would have preferred if they had gone with a ridgeback approach as opposed to having these 2 points. The can I ended up picking up didn't quite fit here, so it's kind of at an angle. And this lid, I love how it secures this whole package together, right like so. I would have, however, liked if this was metal. Felt a little nervous about putting this on to a boiling pot.
So I have heard of jet boil before. I think the reason I recommend this one is the price. Honestly, I mean, you're getting ultimately the same product for quite a bit cheaper.
It probably would be fine, but it made me a little nervous. I do like how easily everything packs right up into the carrier. And this will definitely be saying...
Yeah, that's awesome, guys. So if you guys have been looking to get yourself something like this, or if you guys go camping or to the lake, or I wouldn't say road trips. You probably shouldn't do that in your car. But if you guys are in that realm where something like this would be beneficial, definitely check this one out from Wild Wind. And thank you to Wild Wind for sending this to our team to take a look at. Super awesome product right there, guys. I mean, that thing is so dang cool. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and switch over to this Flybird flat weight bench. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just throw it into the throw it into your backpack. Pop it out, create stew just right on the go. I mean, obviously you'll have to have the products. Unless you just want to gather random resources from nature, I wouldn't recommend it. Maybe be a death stew.
James here. Today with a quick unboxing and showcase of a new product. This is from Flybird. This is their flat weight bench. This is a toolless weight bench, guys. You need no tools to put this together. This weight bench can hold up to 1,000 pounds weight.
Oh, Set, that's awesome, man. That's really cool, dude.
It is approximately...
I think the propane tanks, the little tiny ones, are like $20. I think you can get them even cheaper at Walmart, too. I mean, they're... Oh, yeah, isobutane, that's right. Yeah, not propane. I don't want to say propane, but they're the little tiny green bottles. Coleman makes them. You can get them at Walmart. They're like $15, $20. I don't think they're very expensive.
45 to 46 inches long. As you guys can see, it is rather long right here, right? It is going to be about almost maybe 8 to 9 inches wide, 13 inches tall height.
Everybody give a shout out to Set UID in the chat because he is carrying me through the explanation of that product. That's cool. Thanks, man.
But we'll get more into that in a second. Now, what do I mean by toolless? You need no tools to put it together. It's all put together. All you do is it's got foldable legs that clip into place, and I'll show you guys all that. But first, let's pop this open real quick. If you guys know, you guys see the Christmas tree behind me. I know there's no light right behind me, but I apologize for that. Working with what I got. The product itself, it's just in a big box, right? So what do? How do we get it out? Pick it up, tip it over, hopefully.
Just so you guys know, we will see this product, but we will probably be entering the holidays by the time James gets to this in the video.
Doesn't make too much of a mess. And hopefully I don't drop and break it, right? So, big box. No instructions right there, right? Don't need them. Here's the bench. Here's your instructions. Manual and the
Damn it, Bobby!
pieces you guys will need, and I'll show you guys this in a second. So the device itself, wrapped up in plastic. Very cool, very simple. Now this is a faux leather, so it's not real leather, guys. Just remember that. You are not getting real leather. So, what do you get? Here you go. Let's see if I can hold this up, show this guys to you. Nice logo, design, very easy, very cool, simple to wash off. Couple zip ties holding it in with pins. You guys see the pins right there. But zip ties won't let us come out, right? Pull it out, cut it.
He's giving us like these, like not step-by-step setup, but like the setup of... No, we love James. He's just giving us everything we need. Let's go ahead and skip forward. That is really cool that it's completely toolless, though. It's all pins.
Into the other hole, if I can... Trying to do this without looking. There we go. There's another pin. So, same procedure down there, but you have another screw right here. These little wing nut screws are very simple, very easy, but it helps put this together. You screw it in right up here, guys, and this makes it pick it up, set it down. There's your weight bench. I am a big guy. We're gonna stand on this. You guys see, it is holding my weight. No issues. Very stable. Now I'm gonna bring the camera and I'm gonna flip it around for you guys. Bring it a little more stable down here. Bring it in a little closer. There's the bench. Very nice logo and design. If you guys need a quick bench, just, you know, you can pop up and put away. This definitely works. Like I said, watch this, guys. It's holding my weight. I'm bouncing around. No issues. Easy wipe off. Very simple. That is the Flybird flat weight bench, foldable weight bench. Holds up to 1,000 pounds, guys. Use it to work out if you guys need. Thank you for checking out this quick video, guys, and have a great day.
Awesome. Think you'll use that and lift weights? I don't know. You know him. You know him better than we do. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and switch over to the final portion of today's live stream. We're going to be talking about this Home Garden 24-inch color prize wheel. Very niche product. Not a lot of people need prize wheels in their homes, but we're also going to be doing a test run of a giveaway with this prize wheel. So let me make sure this camera is locked on me. 1 second here. So, before I turn this around, like I said, this is a prize wheel. It has multicolored options on the front here. This is going to basically allow you to... 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. I need to get something off of it real quick. Something I should have done before the stream. But it basically allows you to draw on it. It comes with a marker, like a dry erase marker. And it will allow you to do your wheels on it. So it's super simple setup. It's got this little... Let me get this out of the way. It's got this little tripod right here that allows you to adjust the height. This wheel simply just goes onto the back and you basically just screw it in here. And so what we're going to be doing for today's giveaway, we are going to be letting you guys, anyone that has joined, basically spin this wheel, and whatever it lands on is what you get. I didn't draw it in, but if you guys land on the blank red spot, that is $1. So as you guys can see here, we have $5, $2. We have a Tater Nate t-shirt. If it lands on that, you get a Tater Nate t-shirt. And we even have a single $10 right here. So I don't know exactly how this is going to work, but you guys are going to get to basically spin the wheel, and whatever it lands on is what you guys are going to get as your gift today. So there are a bunch of $5 on here like normal. There are $2. Hopefully you guys don't get unlucky and hit the $1 red, and maybe you guys will even hit the t-shirt. But while he's drawing the winners, I'll show you guys. You spin it, and it has that classic click sound. I hope you guys can hear it, but listen to this. And see? Now that landed on 5. It's got the little arrow here. All metal construction for everything but the wheel itself. Has these little clickers. I mean, this is a super awesome product. I mean, you guys could use this for like birthday parties or anything of that nature. So definitely a pretty cool product there. Very satisfying. Let's spin it again while we're drawing the winners. That one went forever. Wow. That one went for a long time. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and manually adjust the camera down just so it doesn't lock on me only. Yeah, it's definitely not something that most people need or even really want, but it is a cool product to have in very specific scenarios. All right, so I think we are drawing the winners now. Good luck to all of you guys. Let's see what you guys win. And over time, as we determine if we're going to use this prize wheel, these prizes will change. I mean, we might end up doing a big spot on here for like a $25, $50 Amazon gift card. I'll sponsor that myself. products might end up on here eventually, but there's a lot of this is basically the beta stages of this, but I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys like the idea of the prize wheel, or would you guys rather strictly stick with just the 2 people get $5 Amazon gift cards, that's it? Like, let me know what you guys think about this. Maybe we do it once a week during my Wednesday stream. What does everybody think about the prize wheel here? Okay, so we're getting good feedback so far. It's seeming like you guys do like the idea of the prize wheel. We just wanted to make this a little bit more fun for you guys, so I'm happy that you guys are enjoying the idea. Awesome. Okay, I'm glad you guys liked it. That's why I reached out to Justin and told him that I think this is something that we should do, just because it is cool. You know what I mean? I mean, like, yeah, you might get less, but it's still super cool that you guys have the option or the chance to win big. I just think it's a pretty cool product. All right, so buy things sometimes. You are actually the winner. So I'm going to give you the option. Level 1, I'll barely spin it. Well, I'll spin it. Level 2, I'll medium spin. Level 3, a heavy spin. You tell me which one he got. Which one do you got? Do you want me to spin heavy, light, or very low? Let me know. Make this personal. Spin. All right, just a spin. Here we go. What is he gonna get, guys? The suspense is killing me. It's like speeding back up. No, don't go backwards. I don't know why it's going backwards, guys. And it landed on the 2. It landed on the 2. It landed on the 2, guys. I might have to tighten that again because it did go backwards. Justin, do you want me to respin or no? I don't know why it went backwards. It shouldn't have done that. Yeah, it might be out of balance. I'm not really sure how I can rebalance it. Yeah, I think it might be out of balance. All right, I'm going to go ahead and respin that for you, just because I don't really feel like that's fair. So let's respin for buy things sometimes. Sorry about that, buy things sometimes. Hopefully this one definitely does a little bit better. Yeah, it's wobbling on the axis, but let me hold it. $2. You're destined to get $2. $2 to buy things sometimes. Yes. Congratulations on your $2. I am very sorry, but that's just the way the wheel spin goes. Super cool though. Who is the next? Let me get this tuned in though. I don't really know what's going on here. Let me see what's going on here. All right, I think I got it tuned in. Let's see if it rolls back. Yeah, see, like, I have to basically hold it the whole time. Yeah, I don't know why it's spinning back. It might be user error, but we're going to go ahead and spin for Evans now. All right, Evans, this is yours. Evans with the $10. Evans with the $10 Amazon gift card. Congratulations, Evans. The house is unbalanced, yes. Congratulations, Evans. tough luck. Buy things sometimes. Tough luck, but I will definitely get that tuned in. Despite the little issues that we did have, you guys need to let me know if that's still too far. Let me know if it's still something you guys want to do. I'll definitely get it tuned in and working better. Yeah, let me know if you guys still want to do this. I'll get it adjusted and working better. But that's going to be it for today's stream, guys. I'm going to be streaming on Wednesday again. If you guys liked any of the products that I showcased today, go ahead and pick one of them up for yourself today. Like I said, if you guys also aren't following, hit that follow button because we're going to start doing more of the wheel spins. We're going to be doing our giveaways. We're giving away a lot of awesome products coming up. So definitely stay tuned and hit that follow button. Share it on your social medias to bring your friends here to give them a chance to win. And I will see you guys on the next stream. Have a good night and have a good Tuesday. See you guys later.